We're here in Dallas at the NHL entry draft, and we're talking about the Calgary Flames, and not a lot to talk about, is there? Like, when are the Calgary Flames picking again?
Yeah, 105th overall, and then 108th, fourth round, pretty much the end of the whole weekend.
Skip Friday completely.
Yeah, it's an interesting year for the Calgary Flames, just in the sense that they knew they were going to be in this situation a year ago when they dealt for Travis Hamonic and giving up their first round and second round picks, and then of course dealing their third round pick away to the Arizona Coyotes for the Mike Smith deal. So Brad Treliving knew that he was going to be in this scenario. It's a little different when it comes down to it because of course they're only picking four draft picks overall, so it's a little bit of a different year for the Flames.
Now, I know it's kind of revisionist, but looking back and you look at that Hamonic deal, is it fair to say that this was just a huge miss by their point of view, considering that they did miss the playoffs and now you're looking at giving up, a top 15 pick to the Islanders?
I think you have to look at the depth of this trade, of the trade that they made last year at this time. Having Travis Hamonic in their lineup really solidifies their top four defensemen. That was the idea. This year was a little bit of a miss for them in the sense that they missed the playoffs, and the chemistry between the second pairing, him and TJ Brody, really didn't take off until the second half of the season. So there's still time. It's still kind of early to prove, how this draft, how that move really kind of panned out for them. I think you don't want too many years where you're left not picking at the draft and not obtaining picks and building your organization from at this time of the year. So it's something you don't want to happen often, I think, for an NHL team. But I think this deal worked and made sense for the Flames in the long term.
Well, it still can be a feel-good weekend for Calgary, and I believe there's a Humboldt connection that we're going to be seeing on draft weekend.
Incredibly classy gesture by the Flames to invite Christina Hogan, the wife of Darcy Hogan, and their two kids, Carson and Jackson. They're going to be the Flames runners. They're allowed one. Usually, it's one kid that's kind of does all the running between the tables, but this year it'll be the two boys. So very cool by the Flames, and they're bringing in the Hogan family for the weekend. So hopefully Brad Treliving will give them something to do. Otherwise it'll be a pretty kind of quiet day for them Friday night at the draft.
Well, regardless, it's a nice positive spin on, it could be a difficult weekend for Calgary, and we'll see what kind of shapes up. For Post Media News, I'm Michael Trikos, and I'm here with Kristen Anderson.